All right. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard. And it's a little chilly out here this morning. Can you see my breath? I didn't see my breath. Yeah. So yesterday was hot and humid, and today it's a little on the chilly side, but it's okay. It's a good chill. And being cold is good for you because it helps speed up the metabolism. Hey, Elizabeth, good morning. Getting my chill hours in like a fruit tree, citrus tree. Hey, Alan, good morning. I guess not a citrus tree, more like an apple tree. I'm an apple. Hey, Pam, good morning. Isaac, you're here early. Cool. Charles, good morning. Yes. How are you all doing today? It is Thursday. Man, it seems like it was just Monday, and now it's Thursday. Time flies. You don't have to be a bird to fly. You just have to be someone who acknowledges the passage of time. Hey, Mary. Down in Victoria. What's the temperature down there, Mary? Was it warmer or colder than Houston? Hey, Henry. You got fog over in Cyprus? I guess we got a little fog here, but it's not too bad now that I look way off into the distance there. Fog is cool. The idea of water droplets, I don't know, it's kind of cool from a physics issue. Hey, Isaac, chilly up there. Okay, Cinnamon, good morning. Hey, okay, so let me just throw this up here. This Saturday, I'll be in San Antonio teaching. So Saturday morning at the San Antonio Botanical Garden. So if you're in the area, join up. I think there's still spots open. Hey, Kelsey. There is that. It's like I start with good morning and then suddenly the alarm is going. As Kelsey's saying, good groovy morning or good groovy Thursday. Ooh, that's hot. All right. Good groovy Thursday, Doc. Time does fly when we're all having fun tuning into your show. That's good to hear. Hey, Tammy. Good morning. Wow. Okay. 47 now, but 84 is predicted high. Yeah, that sounds like Texas. Oh, Pam, you and me both. You and me both. I have not had enough coffee to know how I feel. There are many, many truths in those short number of words. Hey, Charles, good morning. Hey, Mom, Dad, you're here early. Good morning from Mom and Dad. Another rainy day. Yep. Now, how is that enough to cause any problems for the farmers up there? Hopefully not. It's a little early for them to be planting yet, isn't it? Like another month or so, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's been so long. I no longer know the schedule of the farmer. I'm okay with that. All right. Oh, hey. Okay, Henry. Pretty thick over there in Cyprus? All right. Hey, Donna. Laura, hello. Good morning. The Canadians are in the house. Hide your donuts. They're a sneaky bunch. Does the Ottawa lockdown again start today, Laura? Coffee. Hey, Alan. 43 degrees in Grayson County. Damn. I'm not even going to bother to check what it is here. Man, I'm trying to think the last time I had a real donut. Oh, well. A long time ago. I need a donut. Maybe tomorrow. Nah, I got stuff to do. Donuts and weight loss don't really work well together. Okay, Kelsey, hoping more of my wildflower seeds sprout. Seems they are a lot slower due to lack of rain. Yep, that'll do it. But hopefully with a good drenching and the soil wet, they'll go, oh, it's time. Hey, Nina, good morning. Joanne, hello. Carol, hey, good morning. Good morning from Woodville. Short rain helped the veggies grow, most definitely. We had some good lightning last night. We actually had the power go out for a little bit last night. So I'm hoping with lightning, you get nitrates. Nitrates are fertilizer. Fertilizer causes things to grow. Much happiness ensues. Hey, Pam. Okay, wow, 63 in Santa Fe. Oh, man, okay. Laura, Ottawa locked down again. This time, all the non-essentials are blocked off in the stores. Hope no one needs new underwear or socks. Yeah, especially up in Canada. It's not exactly commando weather up there. Ooh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, Danielle, when are you going to have another foraging class? Actually, I got a whole bunch coming up pretty much every weekend between now and mid-June. So let me just do one thing. Let me put up a link so people can see the upcoming classes. There we go. Copy. Upcoming foraging classes. And yeah, there's San Antonio, Wimberley, Houston area, all these places. So lots of classes coming up. The Alto, East Texas. Hey, Nicole, how's the foot? Hey, Curie. Darlene, not many bluebonnets because scarce rain. But then we have bluebonnets all over the Colorado, Austin County. I guess, yeah. Wherever, man, where was I last weekend? Was that in Wimberley? I don't know. 2 weekends ago, yeah, I saw bluebonnets starting to pop up there. Okay, rain starting at 3 a.m. That's a good time because you get the ground nice and soaked. So the water is there for all the photosynthesis that's going to happen during the day. But when the sun comes up, it dries it off so you don't have the mildew issues. Where if it starts, like if it rains at 9 p.m., the plants and everything stay wet all night long, and the mildew goes, ah, ha, ha, ha. The mildew has these little abilities. It's pretty weird if you look at mildew under a microscope. It's like little snidely whiplashes. Hey, Roxana, good morning. Let's see, 50 degrees in Fort Worth. What blew in last overnight? That's you. Good question. At least here in the Houston, the oak and the pine is pretty much done. So now it's probably the grass pollen. Tina, I think I will start stalking every class. It's not stalking if you're welcome, Tina. I don't see that as stalking. So I used to do that, and Facebook actually, this was 6 years ago. And at the time, Facebook didn't like it for some reason. They didn't like me making an event that then for the, get tickets linked to some other location other than something like e-tickets. And it just became problematic, so I stopped doing it. Maybe I should try it again, actually. I'll look into that. But in the end, my main goal, of course, is to get everyone to check out Foraging Texas and all the great stuff on there, all the information, all the plant information, all the other stuff. Oh, there are many reasons to move to Texas. I will tell you, though, buying a house in Texas right now is really, really expensive because of all those reasons. Okay, about how long do herb seeds stay good? I found several packets in my closet, 2019. I would say those are still good. It really depends on the herb. But one thing you can do is take 10 of the seeds. So you wet a paper towel, you put 10 seeds in there, you put another wet paper towel over it, and then you wait. And then you wait, 3 or 4 days, 5 days, and you open up and peek and see if any of those seeds germinated. And from there, you can calculate a germination rate. Like if all 10 germinated, it's 100% germination rate. Yeah, all the seeds are good. If 5 of the seeds germinated and 5 are just sitting there not doing anything, well, then you have a 50% germination rate. But that will give you a quick test, 3-day test, to see if the seeds are worth planting or not. Whoa, Carps entereth ye old donut shop with the llama. Luckily, we serve llamas here. There isn't an alpaca. I can never tell the difference. Like, I'm going to go with llama. Time zips by. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, exactly. Wonder if I should turn on the AC instead of opening a window this morning. That's probably grass pollen. The grass is getting ready to spread its love. Buttercups are crazy wild here. Yeah, they're pretty. Do you have the pink or the yellow? Hey, BJ, good morning. Oh, good. Someone remembers Snidely Whiplash. Hey, Ayla, you and me. I need to figure out how to plan new outlet teach or just keep walking the woods. Now you could start up Tina's World Thursday nights. They're kind of open now. Just saying. Yep, the germination percent goes down, but you still may get some out of the packet. I mean, they're still better than wasting. Ooh, the trees are kicking me in the face. My nose swelled up last weekend. I looked like a cartoon character. Antibiotics brought it down, but I still have no idea exactly what caused it. That's weird. Because, if it's especially if it's an allergic reaction, but you wouldn't use antibiotics for it. You'd use like a steroid or a Benadryl or an antihistamine. Or you just, stop picking fights with trees. They fight dirty. The dollar store bulk disposes of all the old seed packets. I get bags full. Don't care how old they are. I spread them everywhere. Good plan. Good plan. Hey, good morning, Cleo. Whoa, Laura, we've been looking at Georgia property. Townhouses are almost $1 million here now. Thinking about becoming retired snowbirds. Hey, do it. Do it. Come to the warmth. We have margaritas and nachos. What more do you need? Sunlight, margaritas, and nachos. And wild foods. And yeah, wild foods. Foods that are wild. All right, Kelsey, going to build another wall or keep working on the wall. Got to go row, but y'all have a groovy Thursday, tribe. See you on the flip side. All righty. Yep, I always loved Muttley. Muttley was good. I want a dog like Muttley. Oh, hell no. That's strictly Meriwether's forte. Yeah, but, all good things. After tonight, it's open. You too can learn how hard it is to put on a weekly show. Let's see. There are a herd of goats with a guard llama next to the high school football field. Love seeing the llama. Of course, now I'm picturing a llama dressed up like a mall security cop zipping around on a Segway scooter. I should probably sleep more. Llama Mall Cop. Now, okay, if there are any cartoonists out there, that's their new cartoonist idea. Llama Mall Cop. It's hard to say. Llama Mall Cop. There we go. There we go. Ooh, I woke up with no voice this morning. I'm sorry, Pam. That would not be good. Uh-oh. Found some hemlock in my pasture. I was hoping I was wrong, but I don't want to take a chance digging it up today. Is it true the dried stalks stay poisonous up to 3 years? Very likely. I mean, if they're just sitting around, yeah. If they're in a proper compost pile that is active and breaking things down quickly, not not as big of a problem. But yeah, you don't want to just, have these carrot-looking things laying around where critters and people who don't recognize carrots or hemlock from carrots might be tempted by them. Okay, Darlene, I keep seeds for years, generally have good germination. Good. Mm-hmm. Yep, the cedars around my house fight dirty, man. Totally. Yep, Brer Rabbit, wild nachos. Ooh, speaking of wild nachos. Hello, Earthlings. Hello, Earthlings. We are onions from the planet Field Garlicia. Ooh, that sounds bad. But yeah, take us to your nachos. Okay, that was funnier in my head. But yeah, the wild onions, in this case, actually the field garlic, it's ripe and ready to like nibble on. So these parts are edible too. Onion. Llamas, but we'll probably have some lampacas born this fall. Oh, so they can crossbreed like a liger? Cool. I always wonder why I live in a place where the air hurts my face half the year. Well, between the trees and the airs, it's like your face is hurting, 3/4 of the year. Yep, you got to get out of there. I swear the flavors of margaritas is endless. I'm a traditional, there's all these, Pam, you're saying, like strawberry margaritas and, Frank's Red Hot, sauce margaritas and all of that. It's like, no, just give me the original. That's all I need. I'm old-fashioned traditionalist. I don't need a mango and kumquat, margarita. Dina, happy Thursday. Sad for end of Merriweather's world this evening. New beginnings. Like I said, we will. I'll be tonight on Merriweather's World, episode 100, last episode. So I'll recap where we've been, kind of where we are now. More importantly, what is coming. So I don't think you'll be too disappointed. We'll see. Evelyn, I love your description or interpretation of the devious lifestyle of the mildew. Yes, it is an evil beastie. Oh, hey, Clara. Good morning. Got school today? Going to eat the weeds in the yard there? Yep. Like I said, yeah, we ended up taking our kids out of public school way back when Merriweather got in trouble for teaching the kids about wild edible plants. Oh, well. Let's see. Actually, speaking of Merriweather's World, BJ, we need to go back to late 2019. I believe there is a Merriweather's episode that compares these lettuces and may clarify our conversation yesterday. There could be. Yeah, so it was funny. In preparing for tonight's show, I was looking back at old episodes, and it's like, wow, I don't even remember doing this one. Cool. So, yeah. Okay, is it possible to root a muscadine vine cutting? Yeah. What they respond best to is a technique called air layering. Air, A-I-R, layering, Layering. But yeah, even just taking a cutting, you can get to root fairly easily. If possible, you probably want to use some rooting hormone, gabrillic acid, but you can just mix in some willow shavings into it, and that will supply the rooting hormone. But yeah, long story short, yes, you can do it. It works. Ooh, the hogs out here have been so active. I've been thinking about buying some dog pens before I put in the garden. They will go right through the dog pen. If you're thinking of using the dog pen to keep the pigs out of your garden, nah, not going to work. I really recommend, Elizabeth, that you talk to Tina Marie and find out what she's had to do to barely keep the hogs out of her garden. Because, yeah, it ain't easy. My biggest ones are outside my window. I wonder if my landlord will notice if I accidentally cut them down and burned them. Not saying you remind me of an old girlfriend, Laura, but... All right. Gary, you should make short videos of specific plants, etc. They would be easier to share with folks who ask, what the heck is this plant and is it good for anything? Just nodding. Just nodding. Jonathan, my weekly show would involve political commentary because I feel filling an hour that way would be easiest. No, definitely. Garlica. In case you haven't figured this out, I have no idea what I'm going to say until it actually comes out of my mouth. There is a colony of gnomes just banging away on typewriters up in my head, flinging things towards my vocal cords. It's pretty interesting at times. Hey, Jennifer, good morning. Yep. Dina, SDS diagnosis for seed deficiency syndrome. My downfall. I see seeds. I have to see if they will grow. I heard a seed shortage since the pandemic. I hope they're not hoarding them, likely like the TP. Yeah, some are. I mean, there are a lot of people that put in gardens at the beginning of the pandemic, and I suspect a majority of them ended up kind of weed-filled, barren spots of land, but so be it. Darlene, forgot to mention I keep the seeds in the fridge in a closed container. Good. That'll help them store. You're in an exceptionally mind-wandering mood this good morning? Wondering or wandering? Again, I'm running on no sleep. I got so much going on with Medicine Man and everything else that I'm running on coffee and graham crackers and no sleep. And yeah, I mean, I was up at 4:30 this morning answering emails. So be it. Good question. Will the alpacas be sterile? I'm curious about that too. Because, yeah. So the carpenters, question for the carpenters. Will alpacas be sterile? Inquiring minds want to know. Hey, Jackie, good morning. Oh, yeah. Diana, did you all hear about the lady who designed a full suit of different mycelium types strategically placed to break down out our bodies when we die? Yeah, the mushroom burial thing. That's actually, I like the idea. The downside, of course, is you're training you're training mushrooms to eat people. What could possibly go wrong? On the plus side, I think being chased by a mushroom, it's like, oh no, the mushroom is after me. I'm safe. Next week's Thursday show: wild onions, garlic from another planet. I love the wild onions though at this time of year because they just look so much fun. They look happy. They look like basically I feel most of the time. Well, maybe this one. Ah! Anyway. Uh-oh. Irish Rish. My God, I've turned into Sean Connery. Irish Rishwatch. Irish wrist. Moving on. Oh my. Hey, good morning, Hope. How are you? I just put some seeds in that were from 2016. No beans germinated, but the herbs did mostly. Interesting that the beans didn't. Usually beans are, I guess that's 5 years. Oh, cool. Okay. Yep, school. We just pulled up. I'm a teacher, so she goes with me. Cool. Teach well. Teach well. We got a lot of teachers here. That's cool. Hey, Jen. Yep, I've come to learn anything you put tequila in becomes a margarita. I think you need the salt around the rim, too. So anything with tequila and salt. Ooh. I'm picturing a ranch dressing margarita, which is why they don't let me bartend anymore. Okay, is aspirin also a rooting hormone? No. What aspirin does mainly is it keeps so when you cut the plant, you have the xylem and the phloem, the tubes that run through the plant. When you cut the plant and just stick it in water, it sits there, and over time, it wants to kind of seal those things off. And so the aspirin kind of interferes with that. It has some minor rooting stimulating effects, but nothing compared to the true rooting hormone, the gibberellic acid. It's mainly just to keep the vascular tissue open, so that the water can still flow up. One side effect also of that, if the plant is the type that wants to put out roots, fairly easily, by keeping it alive, because you have the vascular system open using the aspirin, you give it enough time to put out the roots. So it's like, think of it as a secondary rooting hormone. It's not so much that it triggers rooting, but more helps keep the plant alive long enough for the plant's own rooting power to take place. Oh, cool. Okay. We actually learned foraging at school back in the 80s. We had nature walks. Now that's awesome. You must have been going to a good school. Oh, my word. Tina, I have notebooks, dates of each Meriwether's World topics, and my notes, recipes, instructions. Also, 2 more bookcases that need to be assembled because I have a notebook problem. Wow! I do have a notebook problem. Mm-hmm. An electric fence to keep the pigs out? Maybe. Hey, Kimberlyn. Good morning. Oof. Doc, talk about killing black mold. Being a live entity, I was told bleach will make it move away deeper. Crazy talk? So, this would be a good time for props. So the black mold, it's not so much that it's complicated. Whoa, what was that? Yeah, okay, so the mildew is a living creature. For the most part, living creatures avoid poisons when possible. The issue with spraying bleach down on something like wood or fabric or so forth is, even though the wood and the fabric is porous, the bleach still really only treats like the top little thin layer and doesn't get deep into the wood, whereas the mildew is probably already grown deep into the wood. And so when you kill the top layer of the mildew, the bottom layer goes, we're still alive, and they keep growing, and so they just grow more, avoiding the bleach. Any that grow up towards the bleach ends up dead, but that stuff growing down and sideways in the wood and the wallboard and the dry rock, sheetrock, that sort of thing just keeps going. So it's you kill it in one place, but there's still so much food for the mildew that the place that isn't dead just keeps growing. So yeah, it's not like it's actively going away from the bleach. It's more that there isn't bleach deeper in, so that's where it puts most of its growth. Hopefully that makes sense. Yep, BJ, best way to keep pigs out of the garden, set a trap, eat the pigs. Very much so. Hey, April, good morning. Yep, that's why unscripted lives are way more fun to watch. This is so much true. Yeah. Oh my, I can't imagine what the school board would do if anyone tried to teach foraging. My youngest is on a hybrid homeschool. Public school doesn't like it, but she's ahead of her grade level. Full homeschool is tough when working from home full time. Most definitely. Yep. Tina, it doesn't help that I'm a bibliophile. When a new book showed up yesterday, Hubs asked, do you even read all those? Well, they are technical reference mostly. Well, I love reading them from front to back. Right now, I haven't had time, so I just go to specific reference points. But I need them all. I understand completely. And I need the tactile sensation of having the book. Hey, Natalie, good morning. Hey, Jessica, hello. What do we got here? There's a question from Alan. Where to go? All right. The Dirt Talk says that using your spit is good or better than rooting hormone. I'm unfamiliar with that technique. Well, I've heard people do that, like they'll, put the cutting in their mouth, but I have not delved into the science, Alan, of that, so I really don't have an opinion. Yes, Elizabeth, do I eat lichens? Yes. Not that often because they do take some prep time, but they are a good food loaded with calories and vitamin C, both things you need in a survival situation, which luckily I haven't been in a while. But yeah, you just need to treat the organic acids that they produce they're producing the organic acids to dissolve the trees to steal the nutrients. Stop that. Time for the group take. Yeah, they produce the acid to dissolve the trees to steal the nutrients from the trees. So you got to neutralize the acid, some baking soda. But yeah. What? I got an email from Amazon saying the brain pill was out of stock. That doesn't make sense. I'm suggesting substituting the libido pill for the brain pill. There are many jokes one could make on that. So I'm just going away. Okay, does mycelium grow that deep underground? And what about cemeteries that require a concrete vault underground? Okay, so yeah, the mycelium, if there's food, it will grow depending on the type of mycelium of the fungus. So, that it sounds like the lady matched the fungus to be appropriate to feed off, a live body down underground. Because remember, they don't need sunlight or anything like that. They just need moisture, which the body has, and a little bit of warmth. So, as far as the concrete vault underground, yeah, they're going to be trapped in there. They're unfortunately they're just going to dissolve the person and then be trapped in there and die themselves, and they really haven't brought you back to the earth. So kind of a bummer there. Okay. All right, quick question here. All right, what's the best way to clean glass top shower? I feel like it's endless battle. It is an endless battle. It is an endless battle. What I recommend is one of those daily shower sprays. When everyone's done, you give it a spritz down and just call it good. And then, every 6 months or once a year, strip the thing down. But yeah, the technology now and those daily sprays has saved, I won't say it saved our marriage, but it basically helped bring peace to an otherwise unpeaceful shower area. Yep. My sister, an industrial hygienist, and her advice is to get rid of mold. You just have to get rid of the moisture. That's why they have these things you can buy. They're called like damp rid, and basically they're just pellets of calcium chloride in a bucket, and they absorb the moisture out of the air. And by dehydrating, like you say, taking the moisture out of the air, taking the moisture out of the area, the mold can no longer live. Okay, daily vinegar spray, possibly, depending on what sort of metal you have there. The issue with the vinegar is it is slowly corrosive, especially on chrome parts and so forth. So it wouldn't be my first choice. There are some better technologies nowadays. Okay. Wow. Okay, lots to come. Oh, hey, Carol's here. Hey, Carol. Our Urban Harvest School garden programs after school, we teach the kids which weeds are edible. Oh, cool, cool. Oh, I was hanging out with Mickey, Carol, a few days ago over in the Heights there. And incorporate wild and cultivated plants kids can forage. The benefits of being in a garden weekly with a garden educator at public schools in Houston ISD. Cool. Carol, no, it's Idiot's Guide Foraging. The Dummies, Foraging for Dummies competitor. Actually, it doesn't exist, but Idiot's Guide Foraging. All right. It is time for the group take. It's past time for the group take. We're running out of time. Mom, Dad, I hope you're taking the brain pill, Mom, Dad. All right. The liver pill. Got to keep that liver pumped up. Happy liver, happy life. Oop, gravity. Oh, yeah, there's not a ledge there. Oops. Gotta move the onions. The brain pill, which apparently can be substituted with the libido pill. Damn it. I'm so used to my old stand. Oops. Come on. Put the little silica packet back in. All right. The immune pill. Gotta stay strong, gotta stay healthy. So, like I said, I switched stands. In the old stand, there was a little lip that stuck over the coupon, the computer. So I could set the cap on the computer and it would stop against the stand. But this new stand that I've stolen from my wife, the lip is lower. So the muscle memory is working against me. The blood pressure pill. Bum, bum, bum. Like I said, I'm only taking a half dose of this. I generally have low blood pressure, but there are other benefits too from it. Libido pill. Da, 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 da. Nope. That one tastes really good. I like that one. And of course, the kidney pill, which will be out soon. All right, who's the winner? All right. So, wow, while I have a mouthful of capsules, let's see what's going on. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. So, here's my help. Usually, the biggest problem in showers is at the corners. Here's my help. Okay. Okay. Quick thing on shower. So usually in showers at the corner, there is a layer of caulking, CAULC, to seal it off. And what happens is the mildew gets under there, and so you get the black, nasty corner stuff going on. There is a caulk remover that I developed back at my old job. It's really good. It's like almost a toothpaste type thickness. It's not toothpaste, but you run a bead of this on the caulk, let it sit for 4 hours. It causes the caulk to swell up and detach from the surface, and then you go with just like a plastic butter knife type thing, and you can just slide it through, and the caulk peels away. So at your Home Depot or Canadian Tire or something, see if they have the caulk remover to remove the caulk, so you can scrub the area where the mildew is and spray it with the mildew killer. And then the secret to recaulk it, is to run masking tape down either side, about a 1/4 inch apart, down from the top to the bottom of the steam, recaulk it, and then pull the masking tape off a few minutes later, very carefully, so you get a nice, perfect edge along the caulk. Anyway, okay, 7:59. I live in Florida. No AC. Damp rid lasts about 5 minutes, but I keep trying. Yeah, same here in Houston. Oh yeah, you're in Pensacola, right? Did you see in the news there was some weird new military test vehicle that no one's ever seen before flying around Pensacola yesterday? Here we go. I've noticed I have less growth in my shower since I've become so obsessed with splashing eucalyptus and tea tree oil all over. You can also do the thing where you just hang a bundle of eucalyptus leaves in your shower and let the heat and the steam kind of cause the eucalyptus oil to diffuse around you. It's like showering in Australia. All right. Okay. I'm just doing a quick scan here. All right, people. It is 8 a.m. I got many more battles to go. But tonight, Merriweather's World, same place. And 8 p.m. tonight, 8 to 9-ish. Maybe we'll go a little long. We'll see. But yeah, last one. So the donut shop continues. The Facebook posts will continue. But yeah, tonight it's the last Merriweather's World because it's time to move on to do something different. All right, Mom, Dad, love you. I hope you took the brain pill. Take the brain pill. Hypnotize my parents. Take the brain pill. Take the brain pill. Yes, you should take the brain pill. Very much so, yes. Okay, I'm out of here. Because if I leave, he's going to eat me if I don't leave. All right, everyone. See you tonight. Love you all. Have a great day. End broadcast.